I feel like there's trouble brewing for, if not you, a energy that has become a pest. Someone who is upset because they're not chosen. Someone who chose to hit the road and find a new beginning elsewhere. See, this is someone who is wanting you to give in to them, give in to their ideas of things, wanting you to be broken. I feel like they're upset because you're not. This is also someone who couldn't take the heat, so they ran out of the kitchen. When things got hard, they hit the road. I feel like this is someone who even tried to maybe apologize, but because you decided not to receive their apology or take them at face value, even though you may forgive them, you just can't forget. This pisses this pest off. This is why they are trying desperately to grab your attention, trying to ruffle your feathers in some way or another. Some of you are so detached that you don't even see them. And unfortunately for them, they don't recognize that. See, this person is so into their looks or into people who are into their looks. We have waist trainer bae. I feel like at the end of the day, this is someone who wants you to be melodramatic about them no longer being in your life or them wanting to walk away, but you just don't care. I feel like at the end of the day, you know this is someone who doesn't have it all together. They can talk a good game or pretend on social media, but unfortunately, they have nothing to show for themselves. They blow nothing but hot air. And quite frankly, you're tired of seeing and hearing from this individual. I feel like for some of you, this is someone who doesn't take care of their kids. Not for all, so take it as it resonates. If you have children with this individual, I feel like they are a deadbeat, whether it's a mother or a father. But I feel like this person is not involved in the way that they should be. This is someone who is so used to burning bridges, setting things ablaze right before their very eyes as they involve themselves with new beginnings. It's always ending. They can't hold anything solid together because they themselves are not solid. This is someone who hides behind a mask, hides behind a persona or personality. Unfortunately for them, you see the truth. You know exactly who they are, that they are shallow and a sham of a person, that they have no depth. And this is why they are so angry with you. I feel like this is someone who wants you to have a downfall. And this is why you are being protected by the Most High. This is someone who is angry because they want you to wish bad on them or have some sort of bad luck. But you don't have that in your heart because it's not in your character. At the end of the day, this is someone who could be having children with someone that they don't want to be with. I have sperm dumpster. Boy. I feel like at the end of the day, whoever this person entertains or whoever allows themselves to entertain this person will only come up short-handed, get the short end of the stick, because they can't take anyone seriously because they are unserious themselves. Nola. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, this is an energy with a serious God complex. And this is another reason why they're so angry that you won't kiss their butt. You don't give them the love that they don't deserve. See, they want you to see them as so great. They want you to see them through these lens of rose-colored glasses. But unfortunately for them, they have to do something to gain that respect. You don't just give it. And for a lot of you, this person has already lost your respect, lost your trust, because they are unworthy. They are simply trash. Boy. Yeah. A lot of people around them don't even truly like them. I feel like some of their best friends see that they're worthless, but they just keep them around because they pity them. See, this is an individual that tries to put themselves around people who have accomplished things and they have accomplished nothing. This is why they feel like they need to be around energies like that who have accomplished, because it makes them feel valuable. They attach themselves to people who have already accomplished things in hopes that it will make them look good, in hopes that it will make them seem just as valuable. But if this person spent half the time that they spend online stalking and watching people or thinking things are about them when they're not, they could maybe be successful. See, this is someone who is always in someone else's business, nosy, picking their nose in places where it doesn't belong. Socializing or being social on social media. Because they can't handle real life. This is someone who is down in the dumps. They're really miserable, and this is why they're hating on you in the physical and the spiritual. This is someone who's preying on your spiritual downfall. They want to see you do bad when it's just not possible, because you are divinely guided and divinely blessed. You have a gift and you're going to continue to share your gift with the world. This is a spiritual hater, someone who is not even eye level with you. They could never be on the same level with you, and they know that. But see, the disrespect that they give makes them feel bigger than you. Their ego is so big. See, this is someone who always bites off more than they can chew. They never wanted things to go as far as it did with you. They never wanted you to not be a part of their life. But now that you have dismissed them because of the betrayal and disrespect, they hate it. But their ego and their pride won't let them say anything. They want you to hold on to something and beg or be connected to a dream, something that they sold you, but you have released them. And that is why they're so upset. See, this is someone who has some inner demons. For some of you, not everybody, take it as it resonates. This person is fighting demons with their sexuality. They have a hankering for Bucci cat or kitty cat, take it as it resonates. And if it's a Bucci cat, this person I'm sorry y'all. Oh Lord. Okay, if it's a hankering for Bucci cat, I'm sorry, I'm just reading as I'm being guided, and it's just like, what? But if it's a hankering for Bucci cat, I feel like for some of you, it's their best friend who they are lusting after, male or female, take it as it resonates. There's a lot of addictions in this individual's life. They want to be considered as someone who is holy or godlike, but they are so far from being godly. They don't even measure up in any sense of the matter. This is why they are surrounded by individuals who are just like them, worth nothing, and also sitting in the energy of no value. They prey on people who are desperate for love, older than them, or in a state of not loving themselves. And maybe when you received this person in your life, you were in that state where you were looking for something, or you were lacking in something. And this is why they were able to reel you in, put you in a space of needing them or feeling as though you did. Now that they don't have that control, they're angry. This is someone who has a new victim, or victims with an S. But you don't even worry about them. It's baffling to me, because I feel like even though you're not concerned with this energy, I get the feeling that this energy is so obsessed with you. They're wanting your attention. They're wanting your reaction. They're angry. This person needs to seek out some sort of counseling or therapy, seek God, and give their life to a higher power. Yeah, this is someone who has no sort of hustle in them. They are all talk and no hustle. This is someone who pretends online to be part of some sort of group or band or some sort of entity that is powerful, but they themselves don't have what it takes to produce anything. They are lacking in money. And this is another reason why this individual is angry, because they're broke. And how can you be happy when your pockets are empty? This is why I said for some of you, this individual is not even able to take care of their children. I'm getting a feeling that for some of you, this is someone who could be on the younger side, in their early 30s. And that's not for everyone. But this is someone who lays their head wherever they can find a home, whether that be with a man or woman, family or foe. Always trying to go from place to place, looking for the next best thing, hiding from themselves because they are too afraid to sit still for too long, afraid that people will see that they have nothing going on. This is why this energy is always on the move, always on the hunt, going from place to place because it makes them look or seem important. See, they're flying out here or flying out there, but they have nothing to offer themselves, or even their family, or even a relationship in your case. Take it as it resonates. This is someone who is always telling lies, even to themselves. This is why no one believes shit they have to say. This is a pathological liar. They know that they are always selling dreams, wolf tickets. Anything they say is always made up, including things they said about you. I feel like this is someone who has spread a bunch of lies about you and talked down on you to others, hoping that people will see you as less than or as some sort of demonic person, when that could be further from the truth. You have not only helped this person out, but for some of you also their degenerate family, only to be given their ass to kiss. Excuse my language. Always looking for a thrill and some sort of comfort in other people's things because they have nothing of their own. This is someone who is a bum. And if they're not a bum in the physical, they're a bum in the spiritual. Some of them are actually trying to work towards something, but they always find themselves lacking because of their dirty hearts, their nasty ways. This is someone who's not so pretty on the inside, and they know it. But you can't tell them that they aren't cute. This is someone who puts on fancy clothes but has nowhere to live or a car to drive. This is someone who is always trying to seem like they are boastful or bigger than life, but deep inside, they are an ugly individual. This is why a lot of people dislike them. This is why they're always having trouble places that they go and wondering why people don't like them or people have nasty attitudes towards them. But these games that this person has played with not only your heart but others alike are soon to come back to haunt them. See, this is someone who's tried to trap not only you but others emotionally, get them reeled in by being the best version of themselves, only to start to beat them down emotionally. Unfortunately, for some of those, that could be physically. Take it as it resonates. See, some people may think that they have won or received some sort of blessing, but they've yet to see that this energy is very, very damaged. I feel like this is someone who thinks that they can come back in your life whenever they feel, trying to unlock doors, thinking that they have the key when you have completely shut them out for good. And this is what is driving this energy mad, because they're afraid that you have healed and actually moving on. This is why they're trying to trigger you at any moment, at any turn. For some of you, this is someone who is stalking you on social media or through friends and family, trying to figure out what you've been up to. It's none of their business, because I feel like a lot of you are excelling in getting degrees or higher education, excelling in your job, focusing on yourself, glowing up in ways that this individual could never do, because they are pathetic. See, they tried to hide behind a religious mask, pretending to be so full of God or so full of happiness. This is someone who doesn't even know how to be happy. I feel like this is another reason why they are so jealous and envious of others around them. Oh boy. I feel like this is someone who tried to reel you back in by saying things like I love you or I miss you. But you are not fazed by simple words, because you are action-based and you are realizing that love is an action word. It's not just something you say. And by all accounts, this individual has shown you nothing but hate and disrespect, distaste. This is someone who couldn't love their own children, let alone you or a dog. This is why this is someone who has started to lose their self. They don't even know who they really are. They are trying to reinvent themselves everywhere they go. But at the end of the day, this is why they will receive karma. Whether they like it or not, you don't have to wish it on you. I feel like this is someone who, when things start to go bad, they think that you are trying to speak bad on them or wish shit on them. For some of you, this individual thinks that you have worked some sort of spell work or magic on them, which is not the case. At the end of the day, your ancestors are just looking out for you, and they must pay a price. It's just the law of the land, the way of the universe. What you put out, you will get back tenfold. Refusing to co-parent, I feel like there's some sort of innocent children involved in this difficult situation. Someone trying to pretend like they are a good parent, but really they are not. They are extremely draining to deal with. This is why you have opted out of dealing with them at all. This is an individual who pretends to be so meaningful and mindful, but they know nothing at all. This is someone who is all talk and can't deliver a damn thing. Constantly disappointing not only themselves, but others around them. But you have walked away, and this is why they don't know how to pull you back in other than to continue to be negative and say bad things. Some of you are so used to this individual being unslick that you just leave them on red or you have them on block. Let someone else deal with it, is how you feel. Others around them are constantly walking on eggshells, trying to avoid setting off their destructive attitude, their nasty ways. Someone who has been given things all their life, so they don't know what it means to work hard or to actually put in work. This is someone whose own parents can't depend on them if they needed them. At the end of the day, they need to do better. Struggling with all sorts of addictions, drinking, smoking. They will soon have some sort of legal issues. Take it as it resonates. This is someone who's never satisfied. They can never be satisfied with one person or two. Never satisfied with where their life is going because they can't put in the work. They can't steadfast. Procrastination is all this person knows, and this is why they're constantly destroying their own selves, constantly destroying others around them. They're always sucking the life out of others. Acts as if people owe them something, or as if someone should be concerned with them and their feelings when they have no regard for others around them. They're not remorseful, not even in the slightest. They pretend to be some sort of God-sent individual, but they have no substance. This is someone who could use others for money or power, use others for their name, their fame, just to try to get ahead in life. Manipulating people to care for them, trying to manipulate others to make them think that they're more important than what they are. This is how they pull people in. But I feel like this is someone who will attract a negative energy just as they are, a narcissistic energy just as they are. Always putting on a front, wearing a mask, acting one way in front of someone and another and in front of another person, switching their personality on and off. I feel like this is someone who is always putting on a performance, can never truly be themselves. And if the mask shall ever slip, they get angry. They don't want anybody to see that they are weak and vulnerable and worthless. Always trying to have a backup plan and move on to the next. But when things fall apart, this is when this energy is always left looking back at the destruction that they have caused in their path. But I feel like for many of you, you are someone they can never forget. For some of you, it's because of the impact you've had on their life, because of the light that you have shined. Don't allow this individual to try to defeat you. Because they are only about playing mind games. They think they're outsmarting everyone. But in the end, they will suffer. The same fate that they wish upon you is going to be returned to them tenfold. This is a double-minded man or woman, so they can never be trusted because they don't know what they want themselves. They have no motion. None whatsoever. But I feel like a lot of you are ignoring this person in hopes that they will just disappear, which for some of you they do for a period of time, but they always seem to resurface because they cannot get enough of your energy. Wanting to war with you, wanting to disrupt your peace. But I feel like you are not allowing them to set your life ablaze anymore. They can continue on with their bougie but broke attitude, wearing designer clothes and pretending to live a high life when really they're not into anything. Deep down, this individual knows that they gave you every reason to run and run fast, leave them behind and not even look back, because they themselves would not want to be with someone like them. They're not a giver, they are a taker. This is someone who holds back not only financially, but emotionally, mentally. They have absolutely no empathy. Two-faced and always putting their friends before their relationship. This is why they can't sustain anything. If it came down to you or friends, you or fame, they would always choose the latter. Their family is also toxic. They come from toxic family values. This is why they're so destructive and can't seem to get right. Heading on a path to nowhere. Wanting you to be by their side so that they can destroy you as well. A lot of you have seen through this destructive behavior, knowing that they will always come crawling back, being remorseful, trying to get on good terms with you, putting on this sob story, but really they're rusty and crusty. Nothing but a train wreck. A wolf in sheep clothing, a Buick, wanting to pretend that they're a Lexus, because misery loves company. Yeah, this is someone who is trying to convince others that bad isn't bad. They are in for a rude awakening. These illusions that they are creating are only going to leave them feeling abandoned and worse than what they already feel. See, while they're trying to focus on you and what you're up to and how to destroy you, they should be trying to fix their own habits, their own actions, reflect, rectify their nasty behaviors. This is an individual who is so secretive, yet they're holding on tight to the energy that you once gave them. Yep, shifting blame. This is an individual who hates taking accountability. In fact, this is the #1 reason why you had to leave them behind, because even though they were what they were and did what they did, some of you could have forgave them, maybe not taking them back, but at least been cordial had they been able to come to you and take accountability and be respectful. Speak clearly about their guilty actions. Wanting to shoot their shots, knowing that You are probably uninterested, not stopping them from wanting to return. Very insecure. Very insecure. And very suspicious, this individual is. Suspicious of your whereabouts and what you've been up to. Suspicious about if you are in a new connection because they moved on quickly. But unfortunately, the person they moved on with is a trick-ass bitch. Old-timer, acting like they still have it going on. Someone who needs to act their age, dress their age. This lying, ghosting energy who can never follow through. Always disappointing. Nothing but a parasite. Lives off of other people's status and money because they don't know how to work hard. This is because they're fearful. Fearful to step out on their own. Fearful to be who they really are. They don't know who they are. Can't even move forward comfortably because they've created so much chaos in their life. Angry because you won't follow their lead. Angry because you question their authority and you no longer see them as someone to lead you or someone to be important. Very, very shady. Let's get some final energy here. I'm a different deck. Final energy. This could be a fire sign. Like in a matter of 11 days, something is going to happen. Someone is going to have some sort of breakthrough, some sort of unhealthy bond that is going to break. Because this is someone who is always in defense mode, always trying to defend their beliefs and their ego. Whew. Capricorn energy here as well. Wanting to overcome obstacles. I feel like you're going to have to stand your ground because this energy is going to come in again. Saying something off the wall. Trying to disturb your recovery. Because they are trying to secretly manifest you. Wanting to have your energy, trying to provoke you in some sort of way. Thinking fast, but not fast enough. You're the Empress or Emperor. Take it as it resonates. You also could have children with this person. But you are divinely abundant. Abundant in love, abundant in money. Just overall in your feminine. Two of Swords. They will continue to face resistance when it comes on to trying to disturb your peace. They have not sacrificed enough. They are still in a place of unrest. You are seeking harmony while they are carefully planning, trying to calculate the risk of moving forward towards you, hoping that this is going to bring forth some sort of opportunity. But I feel they're only going to be met with the scales of justice. A beautiful fate of karma is going to be the twist that they never expected. If you guys have enjoyed this reading, please like this video or comment down below because it helps my channel grow. And for anybody watching this video who doesn't like me, oh well. Bye.